Avengers Doomsday is coming out in about 10 months. Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out in about 4 months. How many trailers have we had for Spider-Man Brand New Day? Zero. How many trailers have we had for Avengers Doomsday? Cuatro. I just wanted to put that out there. So Avengers Doomsday has definitely had a bit of a unique marketing strategy. Almost 2 years before the movie came out, we got the chair reveals. And I think one of the coolest things ever is that Marvel literally has a timer leading up to Avengers Doomsday live on their YouTube channel. That's, I think, just really cool. Last month, we got 4 whole teaser trailers for this movie. That's insane. And it was all back to back, like week after week, before another movie that was playing in theaters. I also think it's so insane that they were all getting leaked a whole week earlier. Like, all of these trailers were supposed to be coming out before Avatar Fire and Ash, but the first trailer was leaked a whole week before Fire and Ash even came out. I personally had no interest to go see a new Avatar movie, but if there were gonna be some Avengers trailers before Avatar, like, yeah, I would have probably went to go see some of them. They got all leaked ahead of time. I got to see them online, and I didn't even have to go see Avatar. Now that all 4 trailers have been released, they are on YouTube in a beautiful HD quality. Best time as ever to take a look at all of them. This is a really beautiful opening shot. And then you see the house where you saw him last in Avengers Endgame. Music too, also really nice. You know, you don't really know who this is for like the first half of it. It's just this shot, it's like when everything clicks, like, oh, the suit! And then you see the baby. And Steve Rogers is back! Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday. I really like this teaser. I think it was a really cool way to like reveal that Captain America, or Steve Rogers, I guess, is going to be in Avengers Doomsday. I kind of like how they say Steve Rogers instead of Captain America, because we technically have Captain America, that's Sam Wilson. With this teaser and a lot of the other ones, I'm really curious how much of this footage is actually from the movie. I would assume all of it, but I don't know, maybe it's not. I love the shot where he's just like putting his Captain America suit away. I'm really wondering like if maybe some of these shots are going to take place like right after Avengers Endgame, and like, because the last time we saw him in Avengers Endgame, like before he was old, he was wearing the suit. So like maybe this is right after he went to the past. So we might see some of that. Maybe he has been Captain America doing like missions and stuff, still being a superhero in his time. But like he didn't like reveal himself or anything. He was kind of just working from the shadows. Obviously the big reveal is that he has a kid. In my headcanon, I'm going to assume the kid's name is James, like in the next Avengers animated movie. Really great movie, by the way. So yeah, Steve Rogers is officially back in Avengers Doomsday.
Father, all my life, I have answered every call. To honor, duty, to war.
Dude, this teaser also just looks really beautiful.
But now fate has given me something I never sought. A child.
This is even more cute because that's actually Chris Hemsworth's daughter.
Lend me the strength of the old fathers, so that I may fight once more, defeat one more enemy, and return home to her. Not as a warrior, but as warmth. To teach her not battle, but stillness. The kind I never knew. Please, Father, heed my words.
Thor will return in Avengers Doomsday. Another teaser that I really like, I love Thor. He's one of my favorite characters in the MCU. So, I mean, I'm just glad to see him in Doomsday. I'm glad to see more footage of him. I would say this one's probably a little bit more on the like odd part, because like it doesn't reveal anything about the movie. We already knew Thor was gonna be in the movie, so like it was just kind of like a whatever teaser to some extent, but it was still cool because that whole speech Thor gives is awesome. The whole teaser looks really beautiful. We got to see his daughter a little bit more. And this is obviously the first time we're going to be seeing Thor with his daughter post Thor Love and Thunder. So he just has a whole different perspective now on, like, you know, life. I think the version of Thor we're going to see in this movie is going to be honestly probably peak Thor. And I don't know if that speech he's giving really has anything to do with Doctor Doom, or is he just saying all that because, you know, he wants to get back to his daughter. But it just kind of is making Doctor Doom seem like this really big threat. And I love it, even if it might not be actually about Doctor Doom. It's honestly a solid teaser. This though is the like the ooh, teaser.
Death comes for us all.
X-Mansion, destroyed, of course. Like, what else do you expect?
The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is,
so many cool shots
who
of the
will you
mansion.
be when you close your eyes?
Them playing chess, of course. And then this part. The X-Men will return in Avengers Doomsday. See, this is a freaking teaser right here. Like, this was just fucking awesome. Like, it's such minimal footage, but it's enough to just get you so excited for this movie. This teaser easily has to be my favorite one. I mean, seeing Professor X and Magneto, these versions specifically with Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen back on the big screen again, that part is gonna be so freaking exciting. I think they were so perfectly cast. I think they worked together so perfectly well. And even this just one scene right here, just so awesome seeing them together, obviously playing chess, because I mean, they don't fucking know how to play any other games. Just like in the Thor teaser, we got another great speech here, this time coming from Magneto. Just freaking, everyone's just gonna be dropping some serious bars in this movie, I swear to God. And then obviously that ending bit with James Marsden back as Cyclops in the comic accurate suit, taking off his visor, just shooting his laser eyes everywhere. Ooh, I cannot wait to see the context of that. Alright, now we got the final one.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Condensed and the Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday. And that was the final teaser. It's probably the least exciting one out of all of them, if I'm being honest. We got another great speech though, so that's pretty cool. The ending bit is definitely the most exciting part, where we got really just like the most randomest like interaction, the thing of the Fantastic Four with M'Baku of Wakanda. But at the same time, that's kind of the beauty of the MCU. Like, you just get these random interactions you wouldn't expect.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I know I was caught masturbating in the lobby of Stark Towers, but I can assure you...
I don't drink tea. What do you drink? Not tea.
And this is the first time we're seeing any member of the Fantastic Four like in the MCU, because remember in their movie they're in a whole different universe. This one I'm definitely wondering what the context is, because they only showed Ben Grimm, but I'm gonna assume there's probably someone else with him, whether it's from the Fantastic Four or not. Also, like, where are they even? Just like in this random ass desert, like, but I guess that's kind of the point of a teaser, right? You're supposed to be like teased, and I have no idea what the effing context could be of that clip, which just makes it honestly more exciting. All in all, I really enjoyed these teasers. I thought they were a really unique and cool idea. Would I have maybe preferred just like a full-on trailer? I don't know, maybe, but it was still a pretty cool way of doing it. If I had to rank these teasers, I would put the X-Men one obviously at number 1. I would put the Steve Rogers one at number 2, because I mean, I'm just excited to see Steve Rogers again. Then I'll put actually the Thor one, because I am very excited to see Thor again, and just again, he's one of my favorite characters. And I'll put the Wakanda one at the very end. It was pretty exciting, but like, it was mainly towards the ending bit where you see, you know, the Fantastic Four. It's not even the Fantastic Four, just the thing. Everything before that, just like, it looked cool and the speech was cool, but like, definitely was the one that was the least exciting. I'm someone who's insanely excited for Avengers Doomsday, and these 4 teasers honestly just raised my excitement, because I'm just so happy we're finally getting this big team up movie with a bunch of these different characters, you know. We're gonna get a random ass interaction like The Thing and M'Baku, which is so fucking random, but you know it's gonna be great just from this little bit here. And I mean, now the question is just like, with this like very strange marketing tactic they have for Avengers Doomsday, what's gonna be the next BS they pull out?